What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Week 65, day 1. I'm not messing with the swamp today. This is the last surprise project kind of that I'm doing on my own just because it looks bad. And it's stuff that I have created, or we've created out here. This is one of our burn piles in the ditch. This ditch just looks awful and it goes all the way down. I want to get the ditch cleaned up. Let's just do a quick tour of it, get it on film so we'll know what it looks like before and after. Let's just take a walk. Okay, so up here by the driveway, this is the only entrance that I have to be able to get into the ditch. And this is where we dumped a lot of the rock that we got out of phase 1 and phase 2 and dumped right here in front of the culvert. I can get down in here with the tractor and I can get all the way up here to where the burn pit is because I've done it before trying to clean it out. So then we're gonna come on down through here. I should be able to drive down this far. We've got more logs here that I need to get out. And my goal is, and it looks pretty good, pretty wide, I should be able to get at least all the way to the oak tree. From up there, all the way down through here to the oak tree. I don't think I can drive around the oak tree at this point because I filled in all this area. This was all low. And this is where some of the dirt, I might be able to, but it'll be close. I'll have to move some dirt down in here. And see, there's some dirt that got pushed down right there, swinging away. But then we get down here and the vegetation gets real bad and it starts to narrow. So I'm gonna have to do some widening. This is also where I did some fill-in dirt work, where I had extra dirt and this was a low spot and I just filled it in right here. I might can drive in right there. That don't look too dangerous. Give me another entrance, an exit point. But there's all kind of wood in here also. Ooh, just look at that. Ooh. Well, I can't get past them 2 trees, that's for sure. So this is all the way, this is the ditch all the way down through here. That's gonna be a point of concern. I'm not real sure what I'm gonna do with that stump. It'll have to come out somehow and I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it. But all this is wide enough to drive through. There's a stump right there I'll have to bust up. There's more logs in there that we tried to burn. It's wide right here. And then it gets narrow at my entrance point down here at the bottom. There's the hill of death right there. So I'll have to move out some dirt maybe to be able to get in through here to go up through that point. Now that I'm looking at it, it may be more than I want to try. But there's the ditch. There's a lot of stuff in it that I'd like to get out to clean this area up. Somehow this stump is gonna have to come out. Don't really know how I'm gonna do that yet. But all this is really easy to cut down with that 3-prong blade I have on the weed eater. But let's just see if how much I can get down in there today. And then I'll maybe have to do some rethinking of what I'm gonna do. But if I could at least get down to the oak tree, and then all the way up through there. Won't be able to do it all today, but let's see what we can get done. Stick around. This ought to be fun. Maybe a little dangerous. There's no shade for the camera, so I'm positive it's gonna overheat at some point. It's about 90 degrees. I see one stump over there. I bet I could get it with the stump bucket, but I don't wanna go put that on. Let's just see if I can work around it. Well, we got to the oak tree. I'm starting to think that was the easy side. It's a little squirrely getting out. Getting in there is not too bad. Getting out, little pucker factor. But I still like to get in here with the box blade, but that'll flow. That's gonna work. So I'm gonna take me a little break, see what this other side's gonna look like. It's gonna be bad. It's narrow, so I don't know. We'll see. All right, boys and girls, that did me in. I'm gonna call it a day. Week 65, day 1, in the books. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll holler at you later. See ya. Woo. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Week 65, day 3. I didn't come out yesterday. It was on Christian hot. And it's 90 something degrees now. Temperature with a heat index of 100 and something. I don't really want to be out here today, but I'm down here in the shade and I really want to get this project done. Now, that's the Hill of Death right over there. So we're at the back end of the ditch now. The problem is where I can come in at the bottom of the Hill of Death, pretty narrow and more of a V-shaped ditch, not flat like when I was going in and out on the other side of the ditch. I know there's a couple of stumps in here I'm gonna have to grind. My goal for today is just to get to the edge of these weeds. And if I can get to the edge of the weeds, then there's some stuff, well, there's another stump right here I'll have to get up. Stump in here and then all this crap. But I'm not sure down here at the start if I'm gonna have to go put the bucket on, if I'm gonna be able to, if it's gonna be wide enough to drive through, or if I can get through here with the grapple. I don't know yet. Got a couple of stumps right here at the start of it, right up in here. So anyway, let's get busy. Man, there's some gnarly roots in there. Let's go put the bucket on with the Piranha tooth bar and try that out. Back in a minute. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I got to the point that I wanted to get to. Now let me show you the problem. So, you know, I got that stump that's right under the tractor, and it's not that big of a deal. I don't think it doesn't like have to be completely gone, but here's what I'm running into. I'm now in the first curve, and I can't maneuver. I'm having trouble getting around, and where I wanted to dig out to try to make some room, there's a stump right here that's got roots coming off into the ditch. So I can't dig that area out because of this stump. It's got roots coming out right here, and I can't dig right there. There's the stump. All right, and this all needs to be got with the grapple. Here's the other big problem, that stump right there. I can't get it with the grinder because I don't have any maneuverability. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'd really like for it to be gone, but I really don't want to put my chainsaw in the dirt. This was real rooty, but it was straight. Of course, when I first got started, I hit all them big roots right here, and then I found this big ass rock right after I took the grapple off. It's not too bad. We've been saving those big rocks. He's got a little project he wants to do for those. But right here, we're coming straight, and now we're starting to turn, and then it turns back and goes up towards the tree. So we got this little S curve right here, and I don't know how to move around in it yet. And let me show you what's gonna happen after the curve. Here's gonna be the next big problem. Look at them roots coming off them trees. There are two trees right here. There's some dead wood right here that I need to try to get up with the grapple. This may be the stopping point right here because I really don't want to mess with this. So all that right there, I just don't know. And those two trees right there really need to come down to really do this project. But this area right here that I'm standing in is a lot lower than that area right there. So it's all running down. Nothing's stopping. And I'm not trying to get deeper. I'm just trying to widen it so you could get in here maybe with a box blade or whatever and, you know, scrape out the crud. If he even cares, I don't know. It's just something I wanted to do. I hope this is not the end of the ditch project. I'll definitely come in here with the grapple and get this up at a later date, maybe hopefully tomorrow. But I'm gonna call it a day for week 65, day 3. Progress was made. That's the important thing. I still got grade level stumps everywhere that I can grind on. Everywhere. Even places we've already planted and the grass died, I see stumps. So, I don't know. But those 2 big stumps right there in the ditch, that might be the end of it right there, because this is so narrow, I got to dig out too much dirt to even get to it. I don't know. I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's hot. I'll holler at you later. See ya.